Ever felt like sending Bitcoin to your Kraken wallet was like navigating a labyrinth blindfolded? You're not alone. So many people get tripped up by the seemingly complex process, worried about losing their precious crypto. But what if I told you it's actually much simpler than you think? In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to send Bitcoin to your Kraken wallet, step by step, so you can do it with confidence and peace of mind. Before we dive in, let's cover some crucial basics. Understanding these will not only make the process easier, but also help you avoid costly mistakes. First, what is a Bitcoin wallet? Think of it like your digital bank account for Bitcoin. It's where you store, send, and receive your crypto. Kraken provides you with a hosted wallet when you create an account, meaning they manage the security and infrastructure for you. This is different from a self-custodial wallet, where you control your own private keys. For this tutorial, we're focusing on sending Bitcoin to your Kraken-hosted wallet. Now, why might you want to send Bitcoin to Kraken? There are several reasons. You might be consolidating your Bitcoin holdings, wanting to trade Bitcoin on the Kraken exchange, or perhaps you've purchased Bitcoin elsewhere and want to store it securely within your Kraken account. Whatever your reason, the process is essentially the same. The most important thing to remember is that sending Bitcoin to your Kraken wallet involves a blockchain transaction. This means it's recorded on the public ledger, ensuring transparency and security. However, it also means transactions can take time to confirm, and there are often network fees involved. We'll touch on those later. Okay, let's get into the actual process. First, you'll need to have Bitcoin in a wallet from which you're sending it. This could be another exchange, a hardware wallet, or a software wallet. I'll demonstrate the general steps, but keep in mind that the interface of your sending wallet might look slightly different. The core principles remain the same. Step 1. Log into your Kraken account. Go to the funding section. This is where you'll find options for depositing and withdrawing various cryptocurrencies. Since we're sending Bitcoin, select Deposit and then choose Bitcoin, BTC, from the list of cryptocurrencies. Here's where it gets specific. Kraken will now generate a unique Bitcoin deposit address for you. This address is crucial. It's like your bank account number for Bitcoin. It's a long string of alphanumeric characters, and it's absolutely essential that you copy it correctly. Any mistake, even a single character, could result in your Bitcoin being lost forever. Kraken usually provides a convenient copy button to avoid manual errors. Use it. Don't try to type it out yourself. Now, switch to your sending wallet. Whether it's an app on your phone or a website, find the Send or Withdraw section for Bitcoin. You'll be asked to enter the recipient's Bitcoin address. This is where you paste the deposit address you copied from Kraken. Double-check, triple-check that it's the correct address. Seriously, this is the most critical step. Next, you'll need to specify the amount of Bitcoin you want to send. Enter the amount carefully. Be aware of any minimum deposit amounts required by Kraken and any fees charged by your sending wallet. These fees can vary, so it's always good to check beforehand. Once you've entered the address and amount, you'll likely be asked to confirm the transaction. Your sending wallet might require two-factor authentication or other security measures. This is a good thing. It adds an extra layer of protection to your transaction. After confirming, the transaction will be broadcast to the Bitcoin network. This is where the waiting begins. Bitcoin transactions aren't instantaneous. They need to be confirmed by miners who process transactions and add them to the blockchain. The time it takes for confirmation can vary depending on network congestion and the fees you paid. Typically, it takes anywhere from a few minutes to an hour or more. You can track the progress of your transaction using a blockchain explorer. These are websites that allow you to view the details of Bitcoin transactions, including their confirmation status. Kraken usually provides a link to a blockchain explorer for your deposit. While you're waiting, you can check your Kraken account periodically. Once the transaction has received enough confirmations, the Bitcoin will appear in your Kraken wallet. You'll receive a notification from Kraken, and your balance will be updated. Now, let's talk about those fees I mentioned earlier. There are two types of fees you might encounter. First, the sending wallet might charge a fee for processing the transaction. This fee goes to the network or the platform facilitating the transfer. Second, there are network fees, also known as miner fees. These fees incentivize miners to include your transaction in a block. Higher fees generally lead to faster confirmations. However, you can often choose a lower fee if you're not in a hurry. A few more tips to keep in mind: always double-check the address. I can't stress this enough. It's the most common mistake people make, and it can be devastating. Also, be patient. Bitcoin transactions take time. Don't panic if you don't see the Bitcoin in your Kraken wallet immediately. Check the Blockchain Explorer for the transaction status. Finally, never send a test transaction of a small amount first. This is a myth. Sending a small amount first doesn't guarantee that a larger transaction will go through successfully. It just wastes your time and money on fees. If you followed the steps correctly and double-check the address, you can confidently send the full amount. So, to recap, go to Kraken, get your deposit address, go to your sending wallet, paste the address carefully, enter the amount, confirm the transaction, and wait for confirmations. It's that simple. Just remember the key is accuracy and patience. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.